jam. Shut it down. 10 to 12 rounds. I am to shut it down. I need a tight jacket.
Well. World-class veteran video game critic Michael Does Life. Oh, Michael. It's over. It's over. It's over. It really is over, folks. And it's so incredibly sad how so many of these people, they just don't want to wake up and smell that coffee. Believe me, it's hard to do this out here in Phil Spencer's garden, but we're going to do what needs to be done because, again, I am telling you right here and right now, it's over. As you can see from the title of this video, do not buy PlayStation 5. Do not buy Xbox Series X. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you people some time to think about that before we really unpack and unfold.
Arbor comes through.
No. I really think it's going to get put some cheerful to appreciate you. Do not buy PlayStation 5. Do not buy Xbox Series X. You know, you had a few moments to think about that, and I'm telling you right here and right now, this is the only real gaming chef left here on this entire platform. The only real gaming channel left here on this entire platform. That I can tell you. That I can tell you.
Through Super Chat. Dr. Phil isn't a real doctor.
Yeah, well, I mean, we always have impersonators, you know what I mean? Gigi, what do you think is going to put some cheerful to appreciate you? Do not buy PlayStation 5. Do not buy Xbox Series X. You know, and it has become apparent to me that the next generation is a fallacy. Okay? It's a fallacy. I mean, look, stop playing Fall Guys
Carl
Season
Donovan
2 and pick up the freaking...
63 cents through Super Chat. Michael, get DoorDash to bring you McDonald's J Balvin meal to the Phil Spencer garden for the stream.
Well, you know... Kyle Donovan, think it's going to put some cheerful to appreciate you. And I think they have that brand new meal, not from Travis Scott anymore, but from some other hobo rapper.
Chaz UBCS donated $9.99
it's
through
over.
Super Chat. Sick intro, my man. Shut IT down.
Yeah.
The Seethers are so combative today, you need to make some wake up and smell that coffee.
Well, that's
Where
why
is
we're
Dylan?
here pushing really
Free
hard and
Dylan.
really strong.
Mac, we are so
if you're
proud
gonna,
of your
you
amazing
want Dylan to come in here,
content.
you know what I mean? Well, you're going to have to ask Dylan about that. I cannot, force people to be on the show. That's the reality of it. Chaz, thank you, Skeller, with the gift. It's put to be cheerful. Really do appreciate you. Guys, do you need a few more moments to understand the reality, to understand that this is the reality of the situation? Do you need a few more moments to understand that this is the reality of the situation? Do you need to go back to reset era and get a grip on the reality? Because we're going to spill the beans here in a moment, and I'm telling you, this is going to be an incredibly sad situation.
Super chat. Mackle, this official Fall Guys show you better deliver.
Huh? You laugh, think it's going to get but to be cheerful to appreciate you. I know you guys are too busy playing Fall Guys and Fortnite and Among Us and that new Ghost game, but here's the reality of the situation. It's over. You need a few more moments, I can tell. You do. I know you need a few more moments. You're like, oh my God, Michael, I don't understand. If you have to go back to reset era, that's fine with me. Just go back to reset era, and maybe you can go over there and wake up and smell the coffee, but they don't deliver coffee. They don't serve coffee over there at Reset Era. Right over here in the Phil Spencer Garden, we serve the coffee. And even Phil Spencer's not impressed. But you know what? This is the reality, okay? Like I said, this is the only real gaming channel left here on this entire platform. I mean, you can disagree until the cows come home. But believe me, at the end of the day, this is the only place to be that I can tell you, okay? This is the reality of it. Do not buy PlayStation 5. Do not buy Series X. And believe me, we have a lot to unpack, unfold here today. We're just waiting for people to warm up and get in their damn seats because y'all are freaking late. You're like, oh, my God, Michael, I thought the Avengers movie was starting at 7 o'clock. Oh, shit. So I'm giving you time to go back to reset era. I'm giving you time to oil up whatever you have to oil up, okay?
Cedarums 97 donated £2 through Super Chat. White people over black people.
We have severe problems already. I'll tell you that. Some of these people, they need to be placed in a rocket ship, for an experiment by NASA. And, boom, off you go. You know what I mean? You'll be the first in space. You might not come back, but, maybe that's the best. I don't know.
Carl Donovan donated $50 through Super Chat. Even as a millionaire with enough cash to waste on both Xbox Series 10
exactly.
and PlayStation 5,
Kyle
it
Donovan.
worth it for
Kyle
anyone
Donovan.
who wants
Kyle
a regular
Donovan.
gaming
Kyle Donovan.
experience.
Kyle
Just
Donovan.
wait 2 years
Kyle
and there
Donovan.
might be games
It's
worth
over.
playing, but
It's
launch
over.
games for enthusiasts.
Oh, my God, Michael, I want to play that Red Dead Horsey remastered. It's over. Kyle Donovan. Kyle Donovan. Oh, my God, Michael, I got the PS5. I waited over 48 hours in line. Let's open it up. Oh, shit, it sucks. Kyle Donovan, Kyle Donovan, Kyle Donovan, Kyle Donovan, Kyle Donovan, Kyle Donovan. Oh, holy shit. Holy shit, we're hitting the home runs early. Kyle Donovan, thank you so much. Once again, please put some cheerful. I do appreciate you. It's over. It's over. Oh. Guys, I think we're about ready to unpack and unfold, okay? You've had time to go to reset era. You had time to oil up your gears. And I'll tell you what. It's over. It's over. I'll show you in a moment, don't worry, okay? We're just, we're waiting until people can get in their seats. We can dim the lights and get ready, okay? Okay. Let me ask you this. Which console should I expose first? Which console should I expose first? Come on, I know you're listening. Which console should I expose first? Xbox Series X or PS5? Which console? Come on. Let me know, and we're going to unpack and unfold. That's the reality, folks, of the situation. That is what you need to understand. Again, this is the only real gaming channel left here on this entire platform. And when you really put that into perspective, and what we're doing out here, which has never been done before, again, this is a Back to the Future moment out here. You know, I'm playing Johnny Be Good in front of an audience that's never heard that before. You know what I mean? I'm doing a show that has never been seen before in the gaming space.
27 Canadian dollars and 99 cents through Super Chat. This is what I've been saying. Gaming is going down the pooper.
It's over. It's in the shitter. You know, the Titanic has hit the bottom of the ocean floor. That's the reality of the situation. Jiminator J, thank you with the gift. Puts a cheerful to appreciate you. I'm going to look at the chat, and I'm going to tell you right here and right now, you guys better go back to Reset Era, because this is the reality of the situation. This is what you need to understand. Guys, which console should we expose first? Xbox Series X or PS5? You got to let me know. Because believe me, we're going to expose both, but I'm asking you which one we should start with first. Because I know you guys are going to be seething either way. You're like, oh, I got that pre-order, Michael. Now you talking smack. I'm going to call the rock and put the rock bottom in your ass.
$5 through Super Chat. Expose PS5 first.
Okay, well.
That teardown was a big ball of nothing and it's ugly as sin.
Oh yeah, well we're not going to be talking we're not going to be talking about that lame teardown. We're going to be talking about the meat and potatoes. Believe me, I'll tell you that. Kyle Donovan. Kyle Donovan, think he's going to get this, but you really do appreciate you, and I'll believe you. You know, that teardown was so incredibly sad. You know, really lame. Dude, in order to take the console horizontal, you got to unscrew that damn plate at the bottom. So incredibly sad. You know what I mean? It really is so incredibly sad. Oh my God, man.
€5 through Super Chat. We don't care Xbox or PS5, expose Nintendo.
Well, I don't do that, okay? We're exposing Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5 today, that I can tell you. Okay? You'll have to get this, but you really do appreciate you. Oh my God, Michael. Guys, you need to go back to Reset Era, okay? This is the reality of the situation. There is literally no one on this planet right now. How many people on this planet? A billion? I mean, come on. Let's go. You know what I mean? So incredibly sad. There is literally no one doing this right now in the gaming space. You are watching. I mean, it's like I got a DeLorean. I went in time. I found out this, like, amazing
Chaz UBCS donated $1.99 through Super Chat. PS5 is uglier than Alan Pierce disassembly.
Yeah, well, you know, I mean, it's over. That I can tell you, it's over. Chaz, think it's going to get this, but you really do appreciate you. And that's the Snowy fanboys are going to be seething. They're going to sit there and they're going to ride their pony in Red Dead 2 and 4K 30. Oh, shit, I got the PS5, Michael. I'm playing that horse game. Hey there, mister. Who let the simpleton out of the asylum? There ain't nothing to do in this game, but I'll tell you what. Hey there, mister. Well, I best be on my way. Let's go over here and play shooting gallery. Let's go to the next mission and do the exact same thing. Trash. Throw it in the trash. It's over. Should we expose PlayStation 5 first? 1 in the chat if you want that to happen. 2 in the chat if you want Series X. Let's make a decision, okay? If you can't make a decision, I'll make a decision for you. Okay? I will make an executive decision. Because I know you guys are still trying to wind up and like, oh, shit, the ticket says I got to sit in seat 5. Well, I don't see seat 5, Michael. What do I do? The lights are about to go down. Oh, shit. Well, just see there. You know, just stand there and seethe. Because I damn well know that you guys are too busy going, you know, you're too busy playing Fall Guys Season 2. You're too busy playing, you know, whatever the hell you guys play. FIFA. I know FIFA's coming out, ain't it? Yeah, I know it is. Oh, my God, Michael, I can't wait to play FIFA. I'm going to kick that ball around the field, and I'm going to go, goal! It is what it is, but, you know, I know that's what you guys are playing. Okay, holy shit. I don't know why that chat's so fast. Okay, everyone's saying 1. What did I say 1 was? I don't remember what I said. Guys, you got to type it out, okay? That's the reality of the situation. I don't remember what I said. It has to be known what you want to see exposed because we're exposing both either way. But what do you want to go first? Xbox Series X or PS5? You type it in the chat. It's that simple, okay? It's not that hard to type it out. Come on, let's go. We're moving the wheels.
Chaz UBCS donated $1.99 through Super Chat. If you disassemble Alan Pierce, you will find Rooster.
No! Try to think it's going to get this, but I really don't appreciate you. It's over. It's over. No, we're not saying 1 and 2. I don't remember what I said. You have to spell it out, okay? Come on. I know you guys can spell it out. This is the reality of the situation. This is what you need to understand. Guys, we are going to expose both of the consoles. So don't worry, don't fret, but we are going to pick one that goes first, okay? What do you want to see exposed go first? Come on, it's over. That's what you need to understand. The next generation is a fallacy. I don't care what the, people over at Reset are trying to, convince you. It's over. These wannabe journalists.
€5 through Super Chat. Fall Guys Season 2 only 4 new levels, so incredible sad.
Yeah. Well, a bunch of lazy, and they had so much money to do something so much more with it. You know what I mean? It's so incredibly sad. Oh, Michael, you don't know what game development's like. Why don't you join us on Reddit there, and we'll type out 5 paragraphs. Shut it down with that armchair developer bullshit. You let think it's going to get this, but I really don't appreciate you. Believe me, I know how to make a great fucking video game. Can't write a line of code, but what I can tell you is how to make a great video game. And I can hire engineers and make a great game. I can revolutionize this industry. Fall Guys is a fad. It's a one-hit wonder. Those bands in the 80s, Jesse's Girl, do-do-do-do-do. I mean, come on, a one-hit wonder.
£2 through Super Chat. Kiss my butthole until I come.
It's over. It's over. You guys are making a decision. You guys are seriously not making a decision. Dude, you guys are making a decision. You're sitting there and you're going 1 and 2 and 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 Well, I see Xbox. No, you're done. I see Xbox. Come on, let's go. If you don't make a decision, I'm going to make one for you. And it might be surprising. Okay, let's go. You ever think it's going to get this, but I appreciate you. Oh my God, Michael, what you doing? You out there doing cartwheels in the Phil Spencer garden. It's over, that I can tell you. Come on, let's go. You want to do PS5? Come on. You want to do PS5? It's over. We're doing PS5 first. We are exposing PlayStation 5 first. I think that is the decision, folks. Okay, so look, I'll give you a couple of minutes to prepare because I know you Snowy fanboys are going to have to go and find the Kleenexes. You're going to be seething, going to be crying like, oh my God, Michael, why? Why you want to be the bad guy? Because this is the reality of the situation. I'm tired of people on this platform constantly, consistently towing the line to get in bed, to get early access, to get validation, approval. Screw all that. Take it and shove it where the sun doesn't shine. I am here because, again, this is the only real gaming channel left here on this entire platform. I don't care if you disagree. You can disagree until the cows come home. But what my advice right now is to do is to find your fucking seat if you haven't done so already. Get the damn popcorn ready because, folks, the lights are about to dim and I am going to expose PlayStation 5 first, okay? The Snowy fanboys, they're not ready. They're not. Oh, my God, Michael, you can't. That's just perfect there, buddy. What you talking about there, buddy? I just watched the new Transformers, Michael, and you know Shia LaBeouf ain't in it no more. They got some other guy in there now. Shia LaBeouf's a boomer. Shut it down. I mean, it's so incredibly sad where the gaming industry is at today. You people are normies. Normies. That's why you think, and you consistently are so combative, like, oh my God, Michael, you made another Cyberpunk video? It's the same as the last one. No, they're not. They're literally not the same. That's because you don't listen. Guys, we're exposing PlayStation 5. We are exposing PlayStation 5. I gave you enough time to prepare, to settle your ass down, because it's over, Snowy fanboys. It's over. It's over. That I can tell you. Are you ready? Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's over. It's over. Do not buy PlayStation 5. It's over. That I can tell you. Here we go, folks. Only 2 exclusives at launch. Imagine plopping down $500 on only 2 exclusives for this brand new hardware. you have to be out of your freaking mind. You know what I mean? You have to
Angry
be out of
Gamer
your
Live
freaking
Show
mind.
donated
It's so
£2
incredibly
through
sad.
Super Chat. You don't know what you're talking
No,
about.
I do know what I'm
Shut up,
talking about.
bro.
No, I do know what I'm talking about. You need to be in the straitjacket. I don't need to be in the straitjacket. You're not listening. Now you're trying to deflect. You're seething already, and I haven't even got to the first freaking point. Okay? That's so incredibly sad. Okay? Only 2 exclusives day one. So incredibly sad. Because, guys, I'll tell you this right here and right now. Let me cut back to the cam, okay? Software drives hardware. If you don't have the software, the hardware goes nowhere. Software drove.
Donated $19
Little Fishy 69. Little.
through Super Chat. No, you're
No.
done. It's over. Time
It's
to give
over.
these people the reality check
It's
they
over.
do desperately need.
Well, I know they're
Next
seething
gen
already.
doesn't
Little
deserve
Fishy
to see
69.
the light of
Little
day.
Fishy 69.
These people want to vote for Joe Biden, don't they?
Yeah, I know. Dude, they watched the president debate last night, and all they could talk about was the fly. You know, the fly. Like, oh my God, I'm a fly. You know, you guys can sit there and talk about that all you want, but guess what? At the end of the day,
Seagram's97
it's over.
donated £2 through Super Chat.
Little Fishy 69.
Spread their cheeks open for me to
No.
icon.
Little Fishy 69. Think it's going to get put some material and appreciate you. See, drums. Think it's going to get. Here we go back to the PlayStation 5. Do not buy the PlayStation 5, okay? So we have established that there are literally there's only two games that are exclusive to the PS5 day one. And that is Spider-Man PS4 Remastered and Demon, or whatever the hell it's called, Demon Souls Remake, okay? So the second point, half-assed backwards compatibility. Now, the Snowy fanboys are going to sit there and go, oh, Michael, we don't care about playing the old games. Well, of course you don't, because you love to consume. You know what I mean? You love to sit there and consume and consume. You're like, oh, I bought the new hardware. I don't care if it doesn't do anything, Michael. You know what I mean? Less powerful than the competition, okay? That's very clear. That's a fact. That's not an opinion. That's literally a fact. Less powerful than the competition. And I know you Snowy fanboys still get hung up on that despite the clear evidence, the clear fact that is out, that the Xbox Series X, of course, 12.5 teraflops. Guys, DualShock 4 controllers will not work on PlayStation 5 games. Okay? Kyle Donovan!
Donated $5 through Super Chat. Reminder that the Demon's Souls remake is a soulless tech demo and is made by Western developers with no creative direction.
I'm serious.
The
You know,
original game is a 10.
I agree. You know, you want to talk about soulless, bro. That Demon Souls remake looks a little. I mean, because they have to. They have to cater and pander to the bad guy now. I'm a bad guy. Duh! Because the normies have infested the PlayStation brand. You know what I mean? And that's ultimately what is happening here. And it really is so incredibly sad. So again, we're getting back to do not buy PlayStation 5. And I know you Snowy fanboys are seething. You're like, oh my God, Michael, what you talking about there, buddy? Well, just listen. Just listen. Okay, we'll recap. Okay, that's the reality of it. Do not buy PlayStation 5. Only 2 exclusives at launch. That's pretty much a fact from what I have done. I've done my research, believe me. And Astrobot doesn't count. That's trash, okay? I'm talking about the games that you can buy in the store that are exclusive to the PlayStation 5. There are literally only 2. That is Spider-Man PS4 Remastered and Demon Souls, okay? In addition to that, we have half-assed backwards compatibility. That's incredibly sad. Your DualShock 4, well, it's less powerful than the competition. We know that as well, of course. Oh, Michael, power don't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter because you're in the losing game on that side. You know what I mean? So incredibly sad. Your DualShock 4 will not work on the PlayStation 5 games, okay? So you can't take your old DualShock 4 because you probably got, a ton laying around. You can't take it and play it on PS5 games, and the games are $70. You know what I mean? This is a scam. It's a scam.
Through Super Chat. Michael the First cancelled my PS5 pre-order and Xbox Series 10 and my Cyberpunk 2077
it's over.
Pre-order.
Yeah, you got to cancel them all. Guys, I know you guys have your pre-orders locked in. The only reason to keep the pre-orders is to scalp, okay? Is to flip it, okay? That's what people do these days, and that's the only reason why these consoles specifically. Well, I'm not going to say. But Destiny 6 kilowatts to appreciate you. It's over. It's over. Do not buy PlayStation 5. Now, I know you guys are going to be combative. I know you guys are going to sit there and go, oh, my God, Michael, this can't be real. How stupid can you be? Why don't you look in the mirror and ask yourself, what are you doing all day and all night on the Reset Era? You know what I mean? I mean, you guys want to be fake insiders, fake journalists. You know, it's so incredibly sad. Did you see the new Jason Schreier profile picture on Twitter? So egotistical. You know, I mean, Jesus Lord. Nonetheless, that is do not buy PlayStation 5. We'll recap one more time before, well, we get the popcorn ready once again and expose Xbox Series X. But in the meantime, do not buy PlayStation 5. This is it. It's over. That I can tell you. I know you guys are seething, but this is the reality of the situation. Only 2 exclusives at launch. So incredibly sad because, again, we know software does drive hardware. Without the software, this ugly, gaudy, big, bulky fucking machine literally goes nowhere. Half-assed backwards compatibility? Oh, my God, Michael.
Billie Eilish
What?
biggest fan donated
No.
$2 through Super Chat. At least she makes more money than you, so Shugma.
Yeah, okay, come on. I mean, dude, you live in the trailer park off welfare. So incredibly sad. That's the reality of it. Billie Eilish, biggie fan. Billie Eilish, Billie Eilish, biggest fan. Okay, less powerful than the competition. Your DualShock 4 controller will not work on PS5 games, and the games are $70. So that is do not buy PlayStation 5. And this is just really the tip of the iceberg. You know what I mean? These are just really the big points, okay? That's the reality of the situation. So, Snowy fanboys, I have to ask you this. How does it feel to be a part of the Losers Club? No, seriously, how does it feel to be a part of the Losers Club? It must be so incredibly sad because you want to sit there and still be so combative and you want to sit there and go, oh, Michael, I got my pre-order locked in. Why would I cancel it? I ain't stupid, Michael, because I can't wait to play them 2 games. It really is so incredibly sad how the lazy millennial devs have continued to fumble that football. Do not buy Cyberpunk 2077 as well, but that's for another time, okay? I've been making videos on that game, and I'll tell you what, there's no reason to buy that damn game day one. That I can tell you, okay? The lazy millennial devs over at CD Projekt Red, they literally have nothing to show for. No gameplay from the final build. No gameplay of the game running on consoles. Now, I've heard there's another City Nightwire event next Thursday. Woohoo! It's a dead game, that I can tell you. They had to put Keanu Reeves in front of a green screen and go, oh my God, Michael, what you talking about there, buddy? It's really so incredibly sad. It really is so incredibly sad. So how are you doing, Snowy fanboys? I mean, ask yourself, how does it feel to be a part of the Losers Club? How does it feel? No, you're the bad guy. You're seething. Just go back to Reset Era because I damn well know that you're seething right now. And I'll tell you what, the entire situation is really so incredibly sad. It's over. Yeah, it's over. It's over. Cyberpunk is going to be the biggest blunder in all of video. And the Soy Station 5, quite clearly, is not ready for prime time. That I can tell you. Soy Station 5 is not ready for prime time. So in just a few moments, we are going to now expose Xbox Series X, okay? We're going to now expose Xbox Series X. You know, if you need to take an intermission, that's fine with me. I know you guys are getting your little, you're like, oh my God, Michael, I'm still playing Fall Guys Season 2. Imagine playing Fall Guys. Dude, I bet if you looked at the data, if you looked at the charts, the data, I bet there's a severe dip. You know, in just the last month or so. Because that, like I said, it's a one-hit wonder. Jesse's girl. That was Jesse. Dude, where's that guy at? You know, working at McDonald's. You know what I mean?
Kyle Donovan donated $5
Kyle
through
Donovan.
Super Chat.
Kyle Donovan.
No, not the heckin' Cruncherino. Not my based video game developerinos. This is friggin' slave labor. Buy my book. Jason Schreier.
Oh, Lord. I know. It's so incredibly sad. You know, you guys want to talk about how I'm a one. You know, you want to sit there and say, oh, Michael, you sound the same. Dude, the guy literally makes the same articles on Bloomberg now. He was at Kotaku. Now he's at Bloomberg. And he literally makes the same exact articles. Crunch this, crunch that. Literally no one cares about crunch. You know, I mean, dude, no one cares about crunch. The only people that care about crunch are the 40-year-old neckbeards in Sweden. You know what I mean? You know, I mean, it's so incredibly sad. So, folks, we are about to expose Xbox Series X, and this one stings a tad bit because, I was rooting for Xbox. I really was. I was rooting for Xbox here, and as we get closer to launch, it just, and this is coming from someone who has it pre-ordered. Now, obviously, I'm not going to cancel my pre-order because, well, I can flip it and make, money, free money, basically, right? So it'd be retarded, literally, for me to cancel the pre-order. But as far as me keeping the console, well, there is a lot that they have to sell me on. Because I really thought about it long and hard, and obviously Game Pass is an incredible value. It is. Game Pass is an incredible value. You know, you pay a low price every month, and you get to experience hundreds of games. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you don't own the games. And it almost feels like, since that's obviously the future of Xbox is now Game Pass. There is no, Xbox isn't just a console anymore. It's an ecosystem. It's their services, it's Game Pass, xCloud, so on and so forth. And it's only going to continue to grow and blossom into, that full force as we continue to move throughout the decade. But what I will tell you is that if you think about it, if they really want you to subscribe to Game Pass and you buy Series X, you subscribe to Game Pass, and ultimately, eventually down the road, you stop actually buying games, you don't own anything. Like, you're going to have just an Xbox without any software that you actually own. It's almost like the Xbox is a vehicle to get to Game Pass in a convenient way. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe you guys are getting lost, and that's so incredibly sad. But I'll tell you what, bro, that's the no, you guys need to go back to Reset Era. Go back to Fall Guys. I know you guys already bought Cyberpunk 2077 because you want to see a lot of Pierce in that game. And I'll tell you what, it's so incredibly sad. You guys are seething. You guys are seething. That I can tell you. So in about a minute, we're going to expose Xbox Series X. I don't know if anyone got what I was talking about there. But again, they want you to subscribe to Game Pass. And I understand that that's a great value, especially now. The games that come out now are garbage. They're disposable, soulless. It's literally like buying a disposable camera. When you buy the software that comes out today, it's like buying a disposable camera. You have your fun for about 4 days, 15 exposures or what have you on the disposable camera, and then you're done. You develop the film, and you Zoomers don't even know what I'm talking about. You're like, what the hell are you talking? What the hell's a disposable camera, Michael? I got the iPhone 11 Pro Max. I'm cool, Michael. It's so incredibly sad how you don't want to listen. Just go back to Reset Era and go talk to Jeff Grubb on Twitter. I swear to God, Jeff Grubb on Twitter, dude, that guy tweets more than anything more than anyone that I've ever seen. My God, do you have a life? Anyway, we're about ready to expose Xbox Series X.
Deems donated 50 Swedish krona through Super Chat.
Dempsey!
I'm so tired of these Snoy fanboys.
Well, I know.
They literally gonna buy PS5 just to go on Netflix and watch Riverdale. Then they gonna go watch TikTok.
Like, literally. They're going to play FIFA on that box. I'll tell you that right here and right now. They're going to play their remastered games on that box, whatever you can play. It's going to be so incredibly sad. Because, again, the normies have infested the PlayStation brand. Bro, the PlayStation brand, early on, especially the PS3, that was when the last time it was Kino. The PlayStation brand used to be Kino, and then when The Last of Us came out, it ruined the entire industry. I'm not talking about number 2. That's retarded. I'm talking about number 1. The Last of Us Part 1 ruined the entire industry.
Carl Donovan donated $2 through Super Chat.
Kyle Donovan.
Zoomers don't even know what film or celluloid
I know.
is.
Yeah, they have absolutely no idea. They're like, oh my God, Michael, that's like a Area 51 object. You got that from Area 51? Holy shit, that's how you used to take pictures and you had to wait for them to come through? Oh my God, Michael, my brain gonna melt. Kyle Donovan, the Kishkula, once again, put some chip, really do appreciate you. Folks, it is time. And again, we are out here in the Phil Spencer Garden. And I'll tell you what, like I said, this one stings because, man, I was rooting for Xbox. I was rooting for Xbox. I was rooting for Xbox. And the narrative right now is that Xbox is sort of making this comeback with Phil Spencer. And I do agree that Phil Spencer is trying to usher in change for the better. You know what I mean? Compared to where they were at, nearly 10 years ago. Less than that, I suppose. 8, 9, whatever. But I'm telling you, man, there's a lot of things that just don't line up here, especially in regards to Xbox Series X, because what they're doing something different here. And again, this is a back to the future moment. Xbox, they're way ahead of the curve. Believe me, they are way ahead of the curve. And as such, it's hard to kind of interpret what they're doing and how the value is kind of there. Because again, it almost seems like Xbox Series X is sort of a convenient vehicle to get to Game Pass without building a PC. You know what I mean? That's all it is. It's a PC in a convenient box you plug and play for Game Pass. That's
Dem
it.
Boys donated $4.99 through
Dem
Super
Boys.
Chat.
Dem Boys.
Dem Boys over here rooting for world class.
Yeah, well, we're about ready to unpack here for the Xbox Series X. And, again, I know you Snowy fanboys are seething. You're like, oh, my God, Michael. What you talking about there, buddy? Actually, before we expose Xbox Series X, let's go ahead and recap one more final time here for the PlayStation 5. Okay, so if you're just tuning in, do not buy PlayStation 5. The Soy Station 5 has hit the bottom of the ocean floor, and it's so incredibly sad. And here is why the Soy Station 5 has hit the bottom of the ocean floor. Only 2 exclusives at launch. Half-assed backwards compatibility.
Carl Donovan donated $5 through Super Chat. Fact of the matter is Microsoft shot themselves in the foot by delaying Halo Infinite.
Yep, I'll tell you what.
After that, they have nothing to show for now.
Yep, and we're going to get into that. I'll tell you, that was a big thing. You know what I mean? It was a big thing, I'll tell you that. Half-assed backwards compatibility, really appreciate you. Less powerful than the competition, okay? DualShock 4 will not work on PS5 games, $70 games, okay? So the value is obviously less present, at least initially, and that is do not buy PlayStation 5. Now, in a few moments here, we're going to do a little countdown, and ultimately, folks, we are going to now expose Xbox Series X. And again, this one stinks. Guys, I've been out here all summer in Phil Spencer's garden, okay? We have planted the seeds. Phil Spencer's back here planting the seeds. Eventually, they're going to blossom and turn into something unbelievably amazing. But now, guys, I can't sit behind the sidelines and play fake happy, okay? There are many cracks that are starting to show and rear their ugly head in regards to Xbox Series X. So as such, we have to ultimately take off the lid and the pressure, whatever it's called, in the cooker to see how the turkey's doing. And I'll tell you what, the turkey ain't doing all that well. You know what I mean? I pulled the chicken out of the oven, and I'm like, oh, my God, Michael, that's all bone. You know, I mean, that's not what I want. I need meat on that bone. That's the reality of the situation. That's what you need to understand. Oh, my God, Michael, what you talking about? You need to listen. And if you can't listen, just go back to Reset Era. Because, folks, it is time. In about 10 seconds, we are going to expose Xbox Series X. And I do have a lot to say here on Xbox Series X. I'll tell you that. In fact, maybe more in regards to Xbox Series X versus PS5. So, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Phil Spencer, I apologize, but this has to happen. Do not buy Xbox Series X. Xbox Series X is a massive misstep. Right now, as of this recording, and of course this could change, but right now, as of this recording, there is literally 0 Xbox Series X gameplay available. How can you sell me hardware when you have literally no gameplay? What are they thinking? You are crazy. We don't know how the games look and perform on Series X because they have not shown off any gameplay on Series X. None. No gameplay. And it's so incredibly sad. Now, of course, this could change. I get that. I understand that, man. But, bro, this is a system that literally comes out in a month, and there's still no gameplay. How you can excuse that, I don't know. Do not buy Xbox Series X. Xbox Series X is a massive misstep. There are no exclusives for specifically Xbox Series X, so nothing to take advantage of the 12.5 teraflops. This is the same situation that happened with Xbox One X. The same exact situation that happened with Xbox One X, and it was so freaking boring. You know what I mean? Because Microsoft, they kept talking, and Phil Spencer, they kept yapping and barking about, hey, we have 6 teraflops in Xbox One X, and hey, man, we can do true 4K. And yet, it really wasn't ever utilized to the fullest because, well, it's just one of those things, you know? And seemingly that's going to be the case here again with Xbox Series X, as there are no exclusives, at least for now, built from the ground up to utilize the 12.5 teraflops. So developers are going to have to ensure parity once again. And another thing that is a concern for me anyway, the same UI as the current Xbox One. You know what I mean? The exact same UI as the current Xbox One, and that's so predictable. Dude, if I were to keep my Xbox Series X, because I have it pre-ordered, if I were to keep my Series X, I literally know every step of the way what to expect because it's so similar to the system that is already available today in terms of UI, and then not only in terms of UI, but again, the controller is practically the same as well, with a few minor adjustments. Xbox Live Gold still required for free-to-play games. I have absolutely no idea how you can defend that. That's so incredibly sad, because on PlayStation, you do not need PlayStation Plus to play Fortnite. Believe me, I would know. Okay? And offline functionality, more than likely, since it is using the same UI, the same ecosystem that's in the third, more than likely going to be offline, very limited in terms of functionality. So there you have it, folks. Do not buy Xbox Series X. We have no gameplay right now as of this recording. No exclusives. Same UI. Practically the same controller. And I get it if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I understand that. But at the same time, it is kind of boring and predictable. Xbox Live Gold still required for free-to-play games. Terrible, terrible implementation there. I don't know why that's still a thing. And offline functionality, severely limited, no doubt. I mean, if you have an Xbox One, turn it on right now, take it offline, and literally the menus start disappearing. I shit you not. So the always online stuff is pretty much still there. And it's so incredibly sad that I can tell you. It is so, so incredibly sad. So here we go, folks. You know where we stand right now. Do not buy PlayStation 5. Do not buy Xbox Series X. With that said, we are opening up the lines here on Skype, okay? Now, I'm going to give you a few moments to prepare the Skype, because you're like, oh, my God, Michael, how do I call in? Guys, it's literally on the screen. You see the text there in blue? You type that in on Skype, and you'll call me, okay? Believe me.
Randy Button-Ups
Randy fucking
$50 through Super
Randy
Chat.
fucking Button-Ups!
New consoles
Randy fucking
are still
Button-Ups!
too risky for me to buy. He'll wait for a while till they iron out everything.
Absolutely. That seems like a wise decision. Randy fucking Button-Ups! 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 Randy, it's over! It's over! That I can tell you. Randy fucking Button-Ups, he can kill him once again, fist puts him in chair.
Carl Donovan donated $5
Carl
through
Donovan!
Super Chat.
Carl Donovan!
I feel bad for anyone who bought Xbox One X 2 years worth of use and now it's basically
That's
left
what I'm
behind.
saying. It's over, yeah.
Mid-generation upgrades.
Well, that's
were
why
a
when I bought it, I
terrible
went right
idea.
back to the store and I got a refund. You know what I mean? I'll tell you that. Carl Donovan, thank you, Scarlett. Once again, please put some chair. Really do appreciate you. Guys, it is time to open up the lines here on Skype, and I know a lot of people are going to be seething here today. Oh, my God, Michael, what should I buy then? Well, you know, that's ultimately going to come down to what you want, okay? It's that simple. That's the reality of the situation. Oh, my God, Michael, what you talking about there, buddy? You ain't nothing but a clown. And here we go, folks. You had a few moments to get prepared. You had a few moments to get ready. You had a few moments to call Jay. That's Sage! That's Sage! That's Sage! That's Sage! Hey there, mister. I want to ride to St. Denis. You want to ride? Well, who let the simpleton out of the asylum? That's Sage! That's Sage!
Flack donated $5 through Super Chat. Oh, Michael, the best streamer on this platform. When will these fanboys
Revolutionize.
ever learn their goddamn lesson?
It's over!
It's over, it's
over! It's a Back to the Future moment. I'm up here playing Johnny B. Good, and they're like, huh? You know? Well, get off that home improvement shit. Huh? You know what I mean? So incredibly sad. Flock, I think it's going to get this put to appreciate you. Folks, it is time to open up the lines here on Skype. Okay? That is the reality of the...
Carl Donovan donated $2 through
Carl
Super
Donovan!
Chat. 300 viewers today.
Well, you know, people want to know the reality of the situation. People are tired of bullshit. And that's why they're here. People are tired of being fed lies. People are tired of, you know, these influencers who have literally contracts signed. Fuck all that noise. We are here. This is the only real gaming channel left here on this entire platform, and the only real gaming channel left here on this entire platform that is actually providing you with content, that I can tell you. Thank you again once again for your material. I do appreciate you. I forgot who said that. Caught that on, I think. Guys, we're opening up Skype. It's time. And I know so many of you are going to be seething. Oh, my God, Michael, what you talking about there, buddy? I can't even find Skype. I can't even find it. I can't even find it. Here we go. Here we go. It's over. Who's going to be seething? I know you Snowy fanboys are definitely going to be seating, and I know the Xbox are definitely going to be seating, but, how many Xbox fanboys actually exist? I don't think there's many. I don't think there's many at all, to be quite frank. Oh, my God, Michael, what you talking about there, buddy? No, you're not getting on the line. You're not getting on the line today. That's the reality. Here we go. I got a new caller. Hello, you're on the air. Hello, you're on the air.
I'm gonna fucking
No! Dude, you got severe problems. Hello, you're on the air. Let's go. Remember the wheels. No, we're going to the new caller. Hello, you're on the air.
I'm seething.
No, yeah, I know you are. I know you are. You're a Snowy fanboy. Let me ask you this. Did you pre-order Cyberpunk 2077? Did you pre-order Cyberpunk 2077?
Help me. Help me, please.
Yeah, well, you got severe problems. Call Dr. Phil. Hello, you're on the air. Oh, it's over. It's over.
Yo.
It's over.
Dude, it is so fucking over, bro.
Yeah, I know. It's over. It's so incredibly sad. And, this is the reality of the situation. This is what you need to understand. Do not buy PlayStation 5. Do not buy Xbox Series X. I am telling you this right here and right now. The only reason why I have my Series X pre-ordered still is because the damn thing is a hot commodity. If it comes out, and it's readily available in the store shelves November 12th, November 10th, whenever it comes out, I'm telling you, back to the store it goes.
Yeah, that's literally the only reason.
Yeah.
Isn't that how sad that is?
Yeah, and I'm telling you, it stings because I was rooting for Phil Spencer. I was rooting for them to do something in a way that makes sense. But I'm telling you, there's just nothing. There's no substance to it, man. At least not
really
initially. You know what I mean?
You said about the how literally there's no exclusives and how they're using that new console just to sell the Game Pass.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's basically a vehicle for Game Pass, and I don't think many people can see that, but I can. And I'm not saying it's a bad way to get to Game Pass. In fact, it's a very convenient and in some cases affordable. I mean, you try and build a gaming PC for that price, it just isn't going to happen with that capability. Even with the new cards, you can't find them. So, that's the reality of it.
Alex Escobar
And then people are
donated
paying
$2
what?
through Super
This is the
Chat.
funny thing, right?
These
People are
normies
paying
are foaming at the mouth,
$500 for a new
so
console.
sad.
Yeah,
just
I know
to
they're
pay
foaming at the
another
mouth. They're playing
$10 for a
FIFA.
game.
They literally told me they're playing the new Season 2 in Fall Guys. You know what I mean? Alex Escobar, I think he's going to win the gift. I'm sure I'll appreciate you. It's over. Imagine saying that you play Fall Guys. I mean, it's so incredibly sad. Your opinion means very little if you're going to sit there and consume Fall Guys, on a daily basis. Like, oh, my God, Michael, I'm going to win the round. Who's the clown? You want to sit there and say, oh, Michael, you ain't nothing but a bozo. No, I'm not a bozo. You're a bozo. Oh, my God, Michael. It's so incredibly sad. Oh, man.
They'll literally fucking pay $500 to fucking what? Pay $10 more for every game.
Yeah,
or
they don't
even,
care.
who
Well, that's
knows,
the thing. They're already lining up at the buffet to consume the slop.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's so
And it's
incredibly sad. It's so incredibly
Who knows
sad.
in the future if they could raise the prices of games? We don't fucking know. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
They can do whatever they want now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you really think about it, games have always been pretty much $70. I mean, in order to get the special edition that comes with, stuff that should have been there day one, you always had to pay extra anyway. So, I mean, this isn't really new when you really think about it. Hell yeah.
But even on the fucking PS5, you can't even use the freaking the original PS4 controller.
Yeah, I know. It's so incredibly sad. It's so incredibly sad. I mean, that is, in and of itself, a scam.
And then obviously, everybody knows software drives hardware. Bro, there's nothing.
There's absolutely nothing. Just literally nothing. There's literally, yeah, it's over.
And then fucking, everybody in your chat was like, PS5 is winning or whatever, when you were saying about the Xbox, and I was thinking, what are you talking about? Like, it's the same for PS5. It's literally almost worse for PS5 because they have 9 teraflops.
Yeah.
At least they have 12.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
what I mean?
that's what I'm saying. At least Xbox, right now, there's really not much of a point. But maybe in 5 or so years, they might have that longevity that they desperately need since they have the 12.5 teraflops. Maybe Sony has to do a PS5 Pro since they only, they have a variable clock rate in this, that, and the third.
Yeah, and then at that point, you're really
donated
fucked.
$4.99 through Super Chat. Mackle, those Series 10
crazy.
SSD cards are sad.
Yeah, they are. It's just another. It's just another. I mean, and you're going to need it too. You're going to need it too because these games. I mean, Call of Duty Warzone or whatever the hell it's called. There's like 200 something gigs at this point. So incredibly sad.
Oh yeah, dude. There's the beta came out today, and everybody's saying it's trash. Everybody, even the shills, are like, dude, this game's trash.
Absolutely. Well, that's the reality of it.
Can you go on the Skype chat and can you look at these comparisons of it's just like two pictures of the E3 and then how empty the fucking world is.
Yeah, Cyberpunk.
Yeah,
it just popped up. It actually just
4
popped up.
NPCs.
Oh yeah, I mean, dude, it's over for Cyberpunk. It's seriously over, and a lot of people don't want to sit there and agree right now. But I'm telling you, man, as we get closer to that launch date, I am telling you, the ground is going to start shaking. I mean, that's where we're at.
Yeah, I think just people believe what they saw in 2017, dude.
Yeah, look, the CD Projekt Red fanboys, I would honestly say they're worse than the Snowy fanboys. I am not kidding. I mean, they are literally brainwashed. Oh, the best, they're so consumer friendly and this, that, they can't do no wrong. I mean, my God.
Yes. There's literally, I count maybe 10 fucking NPCs where in the E3 one, everybody remembers that part where they saw all those NPCs in that city. There's fucking none of that, bro.
I know. Well, I mean, and that's because the game has to run on the old outdated 2013 hardware. It's over. I'll tell you that. It's over.
Yeah, it's fucking. Oh, and then fucking next Thursday they're gonna show off vehicles.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna be there. We're gonna do a live stream on that trash because my lord, dude, come on. You know what I mean? It's over. Hell yeah.
Oh, it's fucking super over.
Hell yeah,
all right.
bro. Moving the wheels. Hello, you're on the air.
Yo, Michael.
Who is this?
This is a good fan of your work.
Yeah, well, you're done. Okay. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, Daddy.
You got severe problems. Hello, you're on the air. You're not ready. Hello, you're on the air.
Yo, Michael, why did you cut me?
You're not done. You're done now. Hello, you're on the air.
Go back to me. Go back to me. Go back.
No, you go back to Reset Era, bro. Dude, you literally came from Reset Era. Oh, it's so incredibly sad. You guys are cheating today, and it's really so incredibly sad. Hello, you're on the air. It's over.
Mr. Michael,
it's over. That I can tell you, it's over. Hello, you're on the air. Well, you're not on the air. You're done. You took too much time. Okay, that's the well. We drive through the callers. I think we're gonna end the Skype segment here, and we're gonna recap. Okay, that's the reality. Obviously, no one was prepared. No one was ready. So incredibly sad. Oh my God, Michael, what you talking about there, buddy? Do not buy PlayStation 5. Okay, hold on.
Super chat.
Carl Donovan.
Dead Matter is a based and loyal
corner. Up here.
At least he has something to bring to the table. Keep seething, chat.
Yeah, they're seething, and it's so incredibly sad. I don't know what's going on there today, but I'll tell you what, my God, it's moving. Kyle Donovan, I think it's going to once again to appreciate you. Absolutely, Dead Matter is based loyal caller. Yeah, exactly. He has his thinking cap on, and a lot of people don't appreciate that because they're like, oh my God, I'm jealous, Michael. Dead Matter, he's got his thinking cap on. Well, he sucks because he has a thinking cap on, and I can't find mine. Kyle Donovan, I think it's going to once again to appreciate you. It's over, and he's not afraid to tell it like it is. I appreciate Dead Matter, believe me, I do. And I know the chat's going to get irate, like, oh, my God, move the wheels, Michael. Well, guess what? There was no one to move to, okay? A bunch of low quality, like, oh, Michael, hello. I mean, come on. So incredibly sad. We're going to recap, and then we'll get back into Skype, okay? So if you didn't have the chance to call in the first round, we're going to get in the second round of Skype, okay? Oh, my God, Michael, what are you talking about? Do not buy PlayStation 5. If you're just tuning in, well, we have talked about why you shouldn't buy either console. Do not buy PlayStation 5. This is the reality of the situation. Only 2 exclusives at launch. Half-assed backwards compatibility, less powerful than the competition. DualShock 4 won't work on PS5 games, so incredibly sad because many of you have many DualShock 4 controllers lying around, and $70 games. Here we go to the Xbox Series X. Do not buy it. A massive misstep. No Series X gameplay, at least as of this recording. That could change as soon as tomorrow for all we know, right? But as of now, no gameplay. For a console that literally comes out in a month. No exclusives that are built from the ground up on Series X. I'm not talking about Xbox exclusives. I'm talking about Series X games that are built from the ground up. I don't think we're ever going to see that, to be honest. Same UI, same controller. Xbox Live Gold still required for free-to-play games. And offline functionality is still extremely limited. I mean, if you have an Xbox One right now, try and take it offline. Literally, the menu disappears. I'm not pulling your chain. I ain't playing possum. That's the reality of the situation. Oh, my God, Michael, what you talking about there, buddy? It's over. It's over, and we're jumping back into Skype, okay? Get that shit ready. And believe me, if you don't have quality anything, well, we move the wheels. It's that simple, okay? Oh, my God, Michael. The tubes are firing up, okay? We are opening up Skype. This is the reality of the situation. Let's go. You guys need to be ready. Cyberpunk 2077, believe me, and I know you guys are thinking about that as well, is going to be, whether you like it or not, the biggest blunder in all of video. The biggest blunder in all of video, okay? Come on, here we go. Move the wheels. Hello, you're on the air. No, we're not. Hello, you're on the air.
Michael, why are you an e-begging whore?
No, I'm not. You're jealous, you're seething, okay? I mean, open up your window and tell me how the weather is over in Liverpool.
Oh, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, that's what... Dude, the weather over there is so predictable. I can literally be a weatherman.
I mean, are you still eating out of Phil Spencer's trash can? Like, that's just
well, I mean, he might take it away now. You know, I mean, he's going to be seething after today. That I can tell you. It's over.
I'll be honest. I was just joking around. I just wanted to go and call because I tried calling you and you cut me off. I don't know why.
Huh?
Like, bruh. Anyway, have a good stream, Michael.
Hell yeah, bro. Move the wheels. I can't. Holy caller, Kyle Donovan. Appreciate you. Hell yeah. I agree. Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's going to take a long time before you can actually see something worthwhile, I think, to be honest. And that's sad, but, you know, that's the reality of it. Well, they can't wait to watch Netflix. You know what I mean? With 4K HDR, I mean, my lord. It's over. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, that's it. I mean, it's going to last you, you know, maybe a few days, and then that's, you know, you're kind of bored out of your skull then. You know, welcome to next gen. Oh. Yeah, and that's on PS4. You know, the Horizon Zero Dawn, whatever the hell it is, DLC, spin-off shit. Yeah, well, these Reddit armchair developers come in here and they're like, "Oh, it will be, Michael. I'm a game engine developer, and I know how this stuff works. And I'm telling you, the custom controller, the integrated I/O, and the custom SSD, Michael. What you talking about there, buddy? They're seething. Yeah, well, it is. It's over. You know, and it's incredibly sad. You know, I wanted them to come out swinging, but you know, now they're coming out swinging and they're striking out. You know, and it is so incredibly sad. But that's the reality of it. You know, and I can't hold back. I can't sit behind the sidelines and go, "Oh my God, Michael, this is amazing." No, it's over. I can tell you that this industry's in the shitter. Hell yeah. Oh, I appreciate you, bro. Move the wheels. I can't. Fred Flintstone. Let's go to Fred Flintstone. Oh, you guys broke it. Hello, you're on the air.
PlayQuebex13 donated $2
You guys got severe problems.
Mackle, these sad consoles deserve to be scalped.
Yeah, it's over. PlayQuebex, thank you for killing. Let's get this. Put your really appreciate you. Hello, you're on the air. Dude, you guys got severe problems. Hello, you're on the air. Kyle Donovan, finally a quality caller. Kyle Donovan. Oh.
Yo, Michael, what's up, bro?
I appreciate you. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. So, Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5. Bro, there's no reason to buy these consoles day one. Or year one, even.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's going to take a long time before you can actually see something worthwhile, I think, to be honest. And that's sad, but, you know, that's the reality of it.
What are you guys going to play on your new systems, bro? What are you guys actually going to play?
Well, they can't wait to watch Netflix. You know what I mean? With 4K HDR, I mean, my lord. It's over.
Yeah. Bro, like, dude, if it wasn't for the fact that they had a 4K Blu-ray support, I wouldn't be buying the trash. I mean, like,
yeah.
In terms of games, I mean, I'll play Demon Souls even though it's going to be soulless.
Oh,
but
man.
like, come on, bro.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, it's going to last you, you know, maybe a few days, and then that's, you know, you're kind of bored out of your skull then. You know, welcome to next gen.
Yeah, like and even on the Horizon, we have Horizon Zero Yawn 2.
Yeah, and that's on PS4. The Horizon Zero Yawn, whatever the hell it is, DLC. Spin-off
Yeah,
shit.
there ain't gonna be any big noticeable upgrades. You people won't fucking tell the difference.
Yeah, well, these Reddit armchair developers come in here and they're like, "Oh, it will be, Michael. I'm a game engine developer and I know how this stuff works. And I'm telling you, the custom controller, the integrated I/O, and the custom SSD, Michael. What you talking about there, buddy? They're seething.
They are seething, bro. Everybody is seething in the chat right now. They're seething over Dead Matter. They're seething over these new consoles. Seething over Cyber Seethe. Well, you know what, bros? Xbox bros, PS bros, Snoy fanboys. I mean, you guys don't have anything to show for yourselves. The companies don't have anything to show for themselves. It's over.
It is. It's over. And it's incredibly sad. I wanted them to come out swinging, but now they're coming out swinging and they're striking out. And it is so incredibly sad. But that's the reality of it. And I can't hold back. I can't sit behind the sidelines and go, "Oh my God, Michael, this is amazing." No, it's over. I can tell you that this industry's in the shitter.
Yeah, we appreciate you airing out everybody's grievances, bro. We appreciate it.
I appreciate you, bro.
Hell yeah, bro. Moving the wheels.
Moving the wheels. Hello, you're on the air.
Hello, I'm on air.
Hello, you're on the air. Who is this?
I'm from B.
No, no, you're not. You came from Reset Era, bro. You didn't come from there. You came from Reset Era. That's
Michael. I came from B, Michael.
No, you came from Reset. Dude, you just bought Jason Schreier's book. You got the free 2-day shipping on Amazon. Come on, I know damn well that that's the case. Yeah, it's over. Surrounded by Pixels, the new Jason Schreier book. Developer crunch, 500 pages on it. Come on. It's over. Yeah, well, I don't know what to tell you. Hello, you're on the air. Well, we have some connection and problems with this caller here. We're going to move the wheels. Hello, you're on the air. Hello.
Michael.
Who is this?
I'm playing Fall Guys.
I know you are. Yeah, I know you are. You're playing Fall Guys Season 2, and you're like, "Oh my God, Michael, I didn't beat the new maps, Michael. What you talking about there, buddy?"
I'm playing FIFA and Fall Guys.
I know, dude. You don't have to tell me. I already know. Dude, I'm like a fortune teller out here. Believe me, it's over. It's over. Move the wheels. Hello, you're on the air.
Michael, the problem isn't with the Xbox Series X.
What is it? Oh no, dude! You need to get a new script. You need to get a new script, bro. You want to comment and say, "Oh, Michael, you make the same videos every damn day." Guys, you need tell this guy to get a new script because it's so incredibly sad. You literally read off the teleprompter. Yeah, see, he hung up. He hung up because he damn well know that he couldn't go 12 rounds. That's the reality of the situation. That is the reality of the situation, and it's so incredibly sad. Move the wheels. Hello, you're on the air.
How incredibly sad.
It's over. It's over. Hello, you're on the air.
12 rounds.
Yeah.
12 rounds.
Well, yeah, okay. You can't. You better start training right now because I don't care. It's happening. E3 2021, okay? It's over. It's over. I'm going to run the boxing ring out, and I'm telling you, I'm going 12 rounds. You better start practicing now. Hello, you're on the air. Yeah. Hello, you're on the air.
And sterilized so you get nothing.
It's over.
You lose. Good day, sir.
Hello, you're on the air.
I'm on the air, Michael.
Yeah.
The Sony fanboys, Michael, they have your house. They tell me if I don't say PS5 is the best, they're going to kill me, man.
Michael, this ain't number one fan. Michael, this ain't number one fan. Michael, this ain't number one fan. It's over. It's over.
Save me, Michael. Save me, Michael. No. They're coming.
No. Hello, you're on the air. Hello, you're on the air.
Yo, Michael.
Who is this?
One quick question.
Yeah. Well, it says Phil Spencer.
It
says Phil Spencer. I mean, my lord.
What's your major criticism about God of War?
Well, it's not God of War anymore, bro. The new. I made plenty of videos on it, but the new God of War game is trash. Okay.
I would disagree.
You're a Snowy fanboy. I mean, obviously you're going to disagree. Dude, the new God of War is not God of War. Dude, the old God of War games were raunchy. They weren't politically correct. Okay, I mean, you would play those games to relieve stress. Okay, the new God of War is literally a Last of Us clone. It's a Last of Us movie game. I mean, I'm done. That's the reality of it. Okay, it's trash. It's in the shitter. That I can tell you. Move the wheels. Hello, you're on the air. Well, we're having some connection issues with that caller. We're going to move the wheels. Hello, you're on the air.
12 rounds.
Huh? Who is this? 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 Ricky Berwick! Ricky Berwick! It's over! Hello, you're on the air.
Dem Boys
Dead
donated
boys!
$9.99
Can you hear me?
through
Dead
Super
boys!
Chat.
Dead
Keep
boys!
preaching, Mackle, you are the man.
Michael,
My
can you hear
family
me?
and I pray for the health and safety of world
Hello?
class. God
Dead
bless
boys!
you and God bless America.
Dead
Michael,
boys! Take a little to get put some material in. Appreciate you. Hello, you're on the air, Margarita.
Michael, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
Yeah, guess what I'm doing right now, man?
No, don't tell me you're playing Fall Guys Season 2.
No, I'm like standing out the building to get my haircut right now, man.
Yeah, to spend $40 on the haircut, my God.
I'm gonna turn on the camera, watch.
No.
Look.
What are you doing? Holy shit.
I'm not
Bro. Well, you know, I mean, if he was a butthead, if they want to buy it, hell yeah. Well, I mean, I want to need a little more change than that. Margarita, I think it's going to get but you really don't appreciate you. Come on, Beavis. I need a little bit more than that. Let's go. Well, you know, I mean, that's going to soften it up a little bit. I mean, what else you got? I mean, you got a TV I can get? I don't think so. MZ, think it's going to get fish, but you really don't appreciate you. Well, I mean, maybe back in 1990, I mean, we would have been square, but, you know, now I don't think so. Well, I mean, I'll tell you what, you know, it's Beavis and Butthead. You guys can have it, okay? Yeah, you're going to see everything in 4K. You know what I mean? It's over. Oh my God.
I'm not capping, bro.
I know. That's insane. Bro.
Yeah. How much more are you gonna be on the stream, man?
Well, I mean, we still got plenty of time. You know, we'll just see how it ultimately. You'll probably have time.
Yeah, I'll be watching you while I'm like getting my haircut, man.
Hell yeah! Well,
keep it going. Keep it going.
Hell yeah! Move the wheels. Hello, you're on the air. Come on, come on. Who is this? The hell? Marty! No. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, Michael, it's me, Dead Matter.
No,
the Resident Evil sucks.
Dude.
And I just want to be a yes man to everything you say.
No! Dude, you guys got severe
Time
problems.
to go with a 5-minute monologue about some stupid game that
Yeah,
no one cares
yeah.
about.
Well, I mean,
I'm
it's
Dead Matter.
Hello, you're on the air.
Hello, you're on the air.
Yeah, you're on the air, okay? I mean,
Yeah,
you
you're-
guys are
yeah,
seething
yeah,
today, and
yeah,
that's quite
yeah.
apparent to me, and it's so incredibly sad that I can tell you, okay? You know, you guys are seething from the vice president debate yesterday, and you're like, oh my God, I'm not going to fly. Severe problems. Severe problems. Yeah, see, this is the reality of it. No one can go 12 rounds. No one can go 12 rounds, that I can tell you. None of these people can go 12 rounds. Hello, you're on the air.
It's Dead Matter. I'm gonna suck your
dude.
I'm Dead Matter.
Dude. Hello, you're on the air. Who is this? Who is this? Severe problems. I mean, that's going to be the next shirt. You know, that's going to be the next shirt. Severe problems. I mean, my God. You know, because that's what some of these people have. They have severe problems. You know, oh my God, Michael, we're going to call in and sound like a gremlin. What does that do for me? What does that do for the show? And what does that do for the folks at home that are watching? Tell you what it does. Nothing. It's over. You lose. Go back to Reset Era and, see what those wannabe insiders, these wannabe journalists are saying over at Reset Era. Oh, but Des Goldham said this, Michael. Oh, my God. It's over. Believe me, this is the only real gaming channel left here on this entire platform. Dude, if you can't understand that, I don't know what to tell you, okay? If you can't understand that, I don't know what to tell you. This is the reality of the situation. Hello, you're on the air. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Hello, you're on the air.
Can we buy your Xbox?
Well, I mean, if Beavis and Butthead, if they want. Hello, you're on the air.
Can we buy your Xbox?
Well, I mean, if Beavis and Butthead, if they want to buy it, hell yeah.
Super chat. If you trashed Nintendo ID, probably last 12
let me
rounds.
check my pocket. $2, sir.
Well, I mean, I'm going to need a little more change than that. Margarita, think it's going to get Chevrolet. Appreciate you. Come on, Beavis. I need a little bit more than that. Let's go.
We'll give you nachos.
Well, I mean, that's going to soften it up a little bit. I mean, what else you got? I mean, you got a TV I can get?
Teams donated 20 Swedish krona
give
through
you,
Super Chat.
our old TV.
Can you do a SpongeBob SquarePants imitation?
I don't think so. Dempsey, think it's going to get fish, but Chevrolet. Appreciate you.
I think $2 will cover it, sir.
Well, I mean, maybe back in 1990, I mean, we would have been square, but, now I don't think so.
We'll, give it back to you.
Well, I mean, I'll tell you what, it's Beavis and Butthead. You guys can have it, okay?
Whoa. Cool.
Yeah, you're going to see everything in 4K. You know what I mean?
4K. 4K. Settle down, Beavis.
It's over.
We'll be there, dude, in the Phil Spencer Garden.
Oh my God! Beavis and Butthead! Beavis and Butthead! No. Hello, you're on the air. No. Hello, you're on the air.
Michael, there's a group of snipe fanboys behind you.
Yeah. Who is this? Who is this? Who is this?
Nigel.
Move the wheels. Hello, you're on the air. Let's go. I can go 12 rounds all night. Let's go. Hello, you're on the air.
Can you hear me all right?
Yeah. Why?
What's your opinion on the fact that Destiny 2 Light being on the launch of Xbox Series X?
Well, I can't hear you now.
How come? What?
Well, I guess we're gonna have to move the wheels.
Wait. Before we go, can you hear me fine?
Well, try it again.
What's your opinion on the fact that Destiny 2 Beyond Light is being on launch for the Xbox Series X and it's overtaken Halo Infinite?
Well, I don't care about Destiny, so it's irrelevant to me.
All right. Cool.
Moving the wheels. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, Michael.
Who is this?
Dan the man.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you this. You know where Dan the body is?
Huh?
Yeah. Well, I mean, dude, it's over. You're done. Hello, you're on the air.
Michael, I just farted.
Huh?
I just farted.
Huh?
I just farted.
Dude, you guys got severe problems. Hello, you're on the air.
Just admit that PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X are the greatest consoles of all time.
Yeah. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God, Mark.
Definitely.
What you talking about there, buddy?
PS5.
Yeah, dude, you guys got problems. Hello, you're on the air. Let's go. Remove the wheels. Come on.
You don't hang up on Dan the man.
Yeah, well, you can't go 12 rounds with World Class. That's why I hung up.
12 rounds with you right now.
No, you couldn't go 12 rounds, okay? So incredibly sad. You couldn't even pick up the boxing gloves. You'd be so tired, like, oh, my God, Michael, these are heavy knots,
I want to ask World Class his opinion on something. Okay?
Yeah. Let's go.
Would you rather a 4K TV or a 144 hertz monitor?
Well, it would depend on, I don't know. It would depend.
Depend on the game.
Well, it would depend on ultimately, what brand the 4K TV is, the specifications of the 4K TV and that sort of thing, compared to the 144.
And nuts and bolts of it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, thank you.
Moving the wheels. Hello, you're on the air. You guys are putting me to sleep out here. Let's go. Jesus Lord, no one can go 12 rounds. So incredibly sad. Who is this?
See you through the lake.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. You come down here and give me the McDonald's. Hello, you're on the air.
Michael.
Who is this?
I also farted. It was not good.
Dude, you literally came from Fall Guys. You literally came from Season 2 of Fall Guys. And I'll tell you what, it's so incredibly sad. This is why this industry is in the shitter. You literally came from Fall Guys. You literally came from FIFA. Go back to Reset Era. Hello, you're on the air.
Michael.
Who is
I'm
this?
going to eat your toes.
Yeah. Hello, you're on the air.
I'm going to remind you in advance that I'm very sorry and
Yeah. Hello, you're on the air.
Michael. I don't like how you've been talking about my game.
Well,
boy.
too bad. So it seems like today we still have the same issue that we've had for a few weeks now. It's the same three callers calling back in with different. They try very hard. But we had some cool callers, I'll tell you that. But I'll tell you what, another break here for the Skype, I'll tell you. Before we get in the third round, okay? So if you wanted to call and you were on the fence, you still have an opportunity that I can tell you, okay? But before we get to the meat potatoes of the third round of Skype, again, do not buy PlayStation 5, okay? The next generation is definitely a fallacy. Oh, my God, Michael, what you talking about there, buddy? I'm going to buy it just because you said don't buy it. No exclusive, well, two exclusives, half-assed backwards compatibility, less powerful than the competition. Your PS4 controller will not work on PS5 games. And the $70 games are definitely a thing on PlayStation 5. Xbox Series X, do not buy it. Xbox Series X is a massive misstep. No Series X gameplay has been publicly, released. And if there is any out there, it's probably from some shitty indie game. No exclusives built from the ground up on Series X to take advantage of the 12.5 teraflops. Same UI, same controller. Xbox Live Gold still required. Offline functionality is half-assed, to say the least, as it is half-assed. Still on Xbox One, as the always online stuff is still sort of baked into the console, but no one cares. They're like, oh my God, Michael, what you talking about there, buddy? Well, that's because you guys, I'll tell you this, that's because you guys are already playing. You guys are too busy playing Fall Guys Season 2 today. It came out today, and now you guys are like, oh, I'm going to play Fall Guys Season 2, Michael. I ain't going to watch this stream. Why would I do that there, buddy? I'm gonna play Fall Guys Season 2. Well, we'll jump back into Skype for the third round. We had an influx of viewers today, seemingly, as someone told me, and, they have gone away. So I don't know what that was all about. Nonetheless, we're back to Groundhog Day. Oh, my God, Michael, what you talking about there, buddy? Let's go. Let's go. If you're going to do it, call in. If not, we'll just stop doing it for today. Hello, you're on the air.
Michael, there's a fly on your head.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. It's so unoriginal, and it's so incredibly sad. And you damn well know who's going to win the election. You damn well know it.
Joe Biden.
No! Imagine thinking that he has a chance. Come on, bro.
There's a fly on your head.
Yeah, you got severe issues. Hello, you're on the air.
Michael!
No!
Yes, it's me. It is me.
Well, I'll tell you this. You owe me the McDonald's gift cards still.
And you still owe me the PS5.
Well, no one wants that. It's trash. I told you not to buy it, and now you're seething.
PS5 is good, and I'm going to get it with Ghost of Tsushima.
Imagine playing Ghost of Yonshima on PlayStation 5. So incredibly sad, McDonald.
Ghost of Tsushima
no, it's
is
over.
good. You don't know what is quality.
No, that was garbage. It was such a cookie-cutter open-world experience that ultimately brought nothing new to the table, okay?
It was one of the greatest games to ever live.
No! Dude, how much are they paying you to come over here and chill?
Michael, you need to be better at games. You just suck.
No, it's not a good moment. I'll tell you what it is. It's these lazy millennial developers. They need to ultimately do something in a way that makes sense, okay? And, they put out a cookie-cutter product. That's what I can tell you. It's not a Game of the Year contender.
You were definitely right about that. Most devs are lazy as shit. But Ghost of Tsushima's devs, greatest people ever to live.
Yeah. Oh, my Lord. It's so incredibly sad how you guys are still seething over the Ghost of Yonshima. I mean, let me ask you this. Who's still playing Ghost of Yonshima? You want to talk about a dead game. There's literally more people watching this stream than there are people playing Ghost of Yonshima. Think about that.
There's tons of players playing Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah.
And there's a new DLC coming.
Yeah, that's garbage. I mean, come on. That should have been there day one.
Halo's garbage.
No, it should have been there day one.
Halo is trash, and you won't admit it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's over.
Your live streams are over.
No, what are you talking about?
50 Swedish krona
Yes,
through Super
your
Chat.
live streams have gone
Sony should make a
downhill.
McDonald's manager simulator
You know, the
game
quality
for the small
callers have gone
fanboys.
downhill. That I can
I bet
tell
they
you.
would
You know,
love
you got to
that.
blame these callers who have they stick a fork in the ass of the show. Demsy, think it's going to appreciate you. Sony should show.
Appreciate you.
Oh, you're done, dude. I won't go to Burger King forever. I'm never going back to McDonald's because of your ass, okay? Yes. How does it feel to be a part of the losers? No, how does it feel to be a part of the Losers Club, Ronald McDonald?
How does it feel to be part of the Kiss My Ass Club?
No, you're a part of the Losers Club, okay? You're seething right now. You're seething. And I'll tell you what, you won't even live until you're 40 because you're eating that damn McDonald's all day and all night.
And you won't live till you're 30.
Well, I think I'm in the Boomer Club. What are you talking about?
You're a boomer. I knew you were.
Yeah. Well, you're the one that's too busy playing fucking Fall Guys, okay? You're still you're too busy.
I am playing Fall Guys.
I know. You don't have to tell me. I know. I'm a fortune teller, Ronald McDonald. Let's go.
You are no goddamn fortune teller. You are a bad person.
No. What are you talking about? Dude.
Your streams have gone downhill, Michael. You keep deleting your content.
Yeah, well, blame the callers for that one.
No, blame yourself.
No, it's the callers, okay? The callers have, they got a stick up their ass, and now they're like, oh, I'm going to walk around like I'm a duck, Michael. And then they make these stupid noises when It's over. You're done. You're done. Hello, you're on the air.
Michael, you are the most underrated YouTuber on this platform.
Well, I appreciate you, but, I agree.
Where's the merch?
Well, I mean, it's just something that it's on the back burner. I mean, I don't know.
If you don't get me merch, I will buy the PlayStation.
No.
Yes.
Well, good luck trying to find a PS5. It's
Moving the
over.
wheels.
Moving the wheels. Hello, you're on the air. No. We're not doing Green Day. Hello, you're on the air.
Everton gang.
Whoa,
let's go.
Huh?
Everton.
Yeah, you're done. Hello, you're on the air. The hell's this?
Hello?
Hello.
Hey.
Who is this?
Whoa, actually on.
Yeah, hello, you're on the air.
Hey, man, how's it going?
Yeah, well, I'm here.
Hey, so, wow, I can't actually believe I got through. This is amazing.
Well, I mean.
So Michael, I have a question for you. And, I mean, I've been watching your YouTube channel for quite some time, actually.
Hell yeah, I appreciate you.
Yeah, and I all the way back to the days where you did the Scooby Gang crew. I don't know if that was at Comic-Con or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. So I'm kind of curious. Why are you why do you hate on consoles so much? I thought you were like all for the Xbox One X.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of red flags right now. There's a lot of things that just don't add up.
They don't just add up, huh? Well, I've been a gamer for some time, all the way back to the Super Nintendo days, and I do agree that the gaming industry is kind of going in a really bad direction with DLC content, not including everything on the games or on the discs and everything. I think that's a bad way to go.
Yeah.
But I have a series of questions because I've been trying to get on here for a while, and I really do appreciate you coming on here and streaming for everybody. That's nice. So the comments you have about the PlayStation 5, I wanted to address some of those. One of the things you mentioned is that it's much less, or you said, I believe it has like 9 teraflops of power compared to the Xbox's 12, which is a pretty big difference. I think in the long run, Sony's going to get kicked in the ass for that. But do you honestly think that both Sony and Microsoft are not going to get their heads on straight here in a few months and realize what they're doing is wrong?
Well, it's going to take some time. I mean, day one, there's not much to see. Maybe in a couple of years that'll change, but day one, it leaves a lot left to be desired. There's not enough meat on that bone.
I see. So, what were I haven't checked it. What were the 2 exclusives that were announced for the PlayStation 5?
Right. Well, two day one exclusives, Spider-Man PS4 remastered on PS5, and then Demon Souls.
I kind of, the Spider-Man's kind of like, I agree with you on that. I think that's a bunch of, it's just like, here's a PlayStation 4 game that we made for PlayStation 4, but you can have it on PlayStation 5. It's kind of a funny one there. But one other thing I mentioned is you talk about PCs. So where do you stand now that both PlayStation 5 and Xbox One X are kind of like biting the dust a little bit? Do you still think that PC gaming is not the way to go?
Well, I mean, right now I would still agree it's not the way to go because you can't find the new cards. They're sold out everywhere, and that continues to be the case. So, I mean, if you get the new cards, it's the value. Well, the new cards are there if you can find them, but right now they're non-existent. So, you still you're stuck with the old stuff, and you still got to pay top dollar for it. So it just doesn't make sense right now.
Well, that's interesting. I wanted to call and just get your take on a few things. I'll send you out a donation, and I'd like to get you a little bit earlier in one of your streams and try to have a little bit of a longer conversation. I've been kind of called in the middle of work. I shouldn't have done that, but it's interesting, and you have a good stream, okay?
Oh, yeah, I appreciate you, bro. Take care.
No problem. Take care.
Hello, you're on the air. Yeah. Hello, you're on the air.
What's going on, dude?
Review Tech USA?
No, it's Brother Johnny. And I'm here to tell.
Cringe. Yeah, you guys are like, oh, Michael, next call. Today we don't have a lot of callers. What do you want me to say? I mean, that's the reality of it. We don't have a lot of callers today. And if we do, it's the same people. Hello, you're on the air.
Yo, shout out to Dylan. He was the greatest man in the world.
Yeah, well, what do you want me to tell you?
I mean, Phil Spencer is not going to happy about Xbox Series X. Phil Spencer is not going to happy about Xbox Series X.
Well, I don't know. God damn.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
Well.
The PS5
well, you guys
is
are
not
putting me to
going
fucking
to
sleep out here. Jesus Lord.
The PS5 is not going to be great.
Yeah, well, it's over.
Yeah. It's over.
I can tell you. Let's go. Move the wheels. Hello, I got a new caller. I'm moving. No, we're not doing old. Hello, you're on the air. The hell is this? The hell am I hearing? Bro, this is literally Silent Hill. Holy shit. I don't even know how you break it that bad. Hello, you're on the air.
Nigger.
You got severe issues, bro. Severe problems. Severe issues. And that was Jason, by the way. He's a racist. Well, yeah. Well, now we're going to start the timer. When that happens, we now start the timer. A 5-minute timer. And if I don't hear anything through these headphones, we will end the show. This is how it has to be because, unfortunately, we have some bad eggs here in the community that like to ruin things. So we're going to start the 5-minute timer here. And this is the reality of the situation. 4 minutes and 57 seconds are on the clock. Again, if this timer expires, and you will hear it, we will end the show. We will be wrapping it up, okay? And that's all thanks to Jason, who is a racist. Oh, my God, Michael. 4 minutes and 40-something seconds. This is the reality, folks, of the situation. You know, you guys have really disappointed me today on Skype. I mean, we had a few cool callers, don't get me wrong, but, man, for the most part, whew. I don't know how some of you do it. Let's call Michael on Skype and go, dude, I mean, bro. You know, well, I look, somebody got to stop the timer.
PlayQbex13 donated $2.99 through Super Chat. Will Last of Us 2 and Ghost upgrades be free? Greed.
Yeah. That's an interesting question because I don't know. I don't know if that will be the reality of the situation. You know what I mean? But it is going to be interesting to see ultimately what they do. Oh, my God, Michael. You know, I don't think it is going to be, obviously, because, well, Spider-Man PS4, to get that, you have to get the Miles Edition or some shit like that. So it's Scam Nation over there on Soy Station 5. Huh. Oh, my God, Michael, what you talking about there, buddy? Yeah, I learned from EA, okay? I learned from EA. You know, you guys want to meme about stupid shit, but the reality, folks, of the situation is that you have a bunch of stupid idiots who are calling in with zero substance, and it's unfortunate, but that's the reality of it. Like, oh, my God. I mean, we literally had 300 viewers today, and after I unveiled, you know, the reasons they left. So we maybe should have segmented that out a tad bit better. You know, maybe we should have took Skype calls in between before we exposed, you know, one of the other consoles, as opposed to doing them both and then everyone left. You know, because now we're stuck back here in the Groundhog Day in the Phil Spencer Garden where it's literally the same low-quality callers. I mean, man, where did the trolls go? You know, the funny, creative trolls who actually, you know, tried. Oh, my God, Michael, what you talking about there, buddy? No, you guys are clowns, okay? Oh, my God, Michael. What you talking about there, buddy? You ain't nothing but a clown. Yeah, and if you missed it, guys, I have a brand new Cyberpunk 2077 video up on the channel. For whatever reason, it's not performing as well, I don't think. But that seemingly has nothing to do on my end. It's the algorithm. Let me go ahead and see if it even pops up, because, you know, a lot of times it doesn't pop up. Yeah, well, this is the reality. You know, Jason had to ruin the show. We had some momentum going there, and now I slammed the brakes on deliberately when that happened. So, you know, blame him for being a stupid idiot and a racist. Let's go ahead and type this in here and see if this pops up. Cyberpunk 2077. I'm logged out. I want to see if it pops up. Bro, there's this one guy who makes Cyberpunk videos, Legacy Killer HD, and I'm telling you, bro, like, dude...
Kameme donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Michael, what if the cows don't come home?
Well, I mean... You know, that's a good question. What if the cows don't come home? What if the cows don't come home? You have to sit there and ponder that. You know what I mean? Cam, I think it's going to... I might have to type that into Google because I don't have the answer, and I wish I did have the answer. Legacy Killer HD. Bro, this is one of the biggest... You know, you guys want to say I'm a clickbaiter and this, that, and the third, but, bro, this guy literally... He has a Cyberpunk 2077 video. Let me see if I can pull this up. How did I do it last time? Don't know how I did it last time. But Legacy Killer HD has a Cyberpunk 2077. I mean, he's done multiple videos on this game, probably for years. And, like, there's no new information about the game, and yet he makes these videos and pretending that there is new information. I don't know how he can do it, man. His videos are literally 40 minutes long. Bro. You know, I mean, you guys complain about my 2-minute videos and like, oh my God, Michael, you sound like a broken record. Dude, at least I don't extend it to fucking 10 minutes. You know, I don't do YouTube like everyone else. I don't do YouTube like everyone else. I don't play games like everyone else. I don't follow the same road that everyone's going down, if you didn't notice, okay? We do things differently around here. And sometimes it's worse, but sometimes it's better. Okay, that's the reality of the situation. Oh my God, Michael. Yeah, like and people like that crap, man. Dude, I am bored out of my skull when I watch half of these YouTubers. I'll tell you some of the worst YouTubers, and I know some people are going to get offended by this, but I'll tell you some of the worst YouTubers. Video Game Donkey, terrible content creator. I don't get the appeal. I mean, maybe if you're 15 years old in middle school, you'll love it, but Video Game Donkey, terrible channel, terrible content, tries too hard, not funny. A lot of it has to do with his voice, I believe, but... And then you have... Who's that new guy that popped up in the last year or so? Jakey something. Jake Bounce Ball guy. He's on the fucking yoga ball in front of a green screen with his lapel mic, and he's like, I'm so cool. Look at my edits. Whoa! I mean, it's fucking trash content. And the normies, even some of the stupid idiots over at Reset Era love that shit. You know what I mean? It's so incredibly sad. Young, yeah, just pure fucking monotone, boring. Spawnway Media, pretty terrible as well. Just so dry, boring, mundane. They just don't have any pizzazz or flair. And I guess that's what you need in order to be successful here on this platform. To truly be successful, you just put out fucking videos where you just sit around and read Reddit articles all day. I don't understand the appeal. I honestly don't understand the appeal. You know, I mean, half of these people just sit around and read Reddit articles all day. Man, we've really tanked in terms of views. Let me go ahead and test something here. We are falling fast here. I understand this isn't the best content in the world, but okay, I know why it's happening. Yeah, I know exactly why it's happening. They're hiding this stream. This stream has been hidden. Because I just typed in Michael Does Life incognito. It doesn't show that I'm live at all. In fact, if I go to the channel page, I have to find it that way. So that's why...
Claystray the Skyrim guy donated
Claystray!
€2 through Super Chat. Most streamers are boring, not honest and shilling.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so incredibly sad. I mean, Dr. Disrespect, at least he tries to do something different with, you know, the streaming... You know, with the production value, and not everyone's going to like him, I get it, but, you know, it's a persona. He at least tries to entertain. You know what I mean? It's very few people actually do it. Clay Stray, thank you, once again, really to appreciate you, but more specifically here on the YouTube gaming space, not live streaming, but, I mean, dude, there's just nothing. There's nothing to it. People want these news videos, and I don't get it. It's like they're too lazy to read the articles, so they watch, you know, Spawn Wave, they watch Young Yeah, because, well, I don't know. Legacy Killer HD, you know. I mean, dude, it's over. No, you guys don't hear no 18-wheeler. Stop saying you hear the 18-wheeler, because you damn well don't hear no 18. I mean, I just heard the 18-wheeler. Dude, it is not that fucking loud. I can tell. This is a super cardioid mic, and I know you guys don't know what any of that is. But, dude, come on. Shit ain't picking. I don't have even the fucking. Actually, it's pretty high. Maybe you did hear it. Yeah. Yeah, oh, here we go. Yeah, now you guys turn this bullshit into a waiting room. You're like, oh, Review Tech USA, Michael, we're going to watch Review Tech USA. Guys, it's going to be a little ways away until it's about 2 hours away until Review Tech USA goes live. You know what I mean? Caleb
Tyler donated $3.99 through Super Chat. This industry is lost.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it is. I mean, dude, we have hit a point where it's so incredibly sad, you know? There's just it's disingenuous. It's this, it's that. There's just nothing. No creativity, nothing. They go back to what works, what sells, what's familiar, and it works every damn time. Yeah, I know you guys are getting offended. You're like, oh, I love them YouTubers, Michael. What you talking about? I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I watch just to kind of feel like, is this what people really? Not to watch like I like their content, but to say, okay, is this what people are really consuming? This is the content that the normies love. You know? I mean, dude.
Kameme donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Almost subbed to Medicine Ball Guy, but I cringed. Angry face.
It's just so cringe, man. Dude, I tried to get through it, and the editing is just, man. I mean, you call me a boomer or whatever, but bro, that editing is just, I mean, it's for Zoomers. The way they edit, man, it's just so annoying. Everyone's the fucking same. Like massive cuts here and there, fucking spin, keyframes, same sound effects, same bullshit. The only reason why people watch that fucking medicine ball guy is because he has the medicine ball. He thought that was innovative, and it seemingly took off. You know, maybe I need to come up with a fucking fly swatter and start swatting all the stupid idiots. You know. Because then maybe they'll be like, oh my God, why's he got the fly swatter in the thumbnail, Michael? Why would you sit on a medicine ball in front of a green screen? I mean, I get why you would do it, but I don't know why that would take off. That's a weird thing to me. Oh, we stopped. No, you don't tell me what I'm doing, okay? You know, you guys have ruined Skype. We're not going back into Skype for the rest of the day. This is how we have to, you know, ultimately, this is what we have to do when people want to do stupid, silly shit like that. This is what happens. Oh my God, Michael, what you talking about? Yeah, we're not doing Resident Evil talk, okay? You're going to be timed out if you're doing Resident Evil talk. I literally told you. No, it's comprehensive reviews. Dude, imagine. Yeah, you guys are like fucking, you know, you guys are Zoomers. That's why you like that comprehensive shit, dude. As you get older, you don't have time to watch a 30-minute fucking video, bro. I mean, unless it's unbelievably amazing. You know what I mean? Dude, the gaming space needs to innovate. Not only do games need to innovate, but the fucking gaming community space here on YouTube, someone needs to step up to that plate and hit that home run and do it in a way that's never been done before. And it has to happen sooner rather than later because everyone else is in their damn $500 gaming chair surrounded by Cheetos. You know, I don't know how that's interesting. Yeah, I don't know who that is. I don't know, internet historian. But I probably wouldn't like it. If the videos are over 10 minutes, I'm not watching. Okay, that's my new policy. It doesn't matter who it is. I mean, unless it's unbelievable, unless it's like fucking James Rawle for AVGN. You know, that's keynote content to me. AVGN. And, you know, oh, Boomer Michael, Boomer, who watches him? You know, I already know you guys are going to play contrarian to that, but now obviously, you know, I would say AVGN has maybe gone downhill a tad bit, but it's still way better than anything else on this platform. You know, I was watching AGN back in 2007, you know. Holy shit.
Code in Margarita donated $2 through Super Chat. Drinking beer while getting my hair cut.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, bro. Margarita, think it's going to win a gift. Put up a shovel and I appreciate you. Oh my God, Michael, what you talking about there, buddy? Yeah, we're going to start a revolution. It's just a matter of time, okay? More people need to put their thinking cap on when they watch these. I think some people take these videos way too seriously, and then on the flip side, some people don't take them serious enough. So you're going to have to find the middle ground there, okay? You're going to have to find where ultimately you should sit. The hell is that? Is it a drone? Oh, my God, Michael. We got Watch Dogs Legion early, Michael. Well, I mean, what do you guys want to do? Skype, I'm going to keep that disabled for the rest of the show because of a certain caller. Yeah, we've gone through most of the points. I'm looking at the chat to try and play off of something here, but I'll tell you what, it ain't moving anymore, so maybe I got to refresh, or it's that dead. I'll tell you what, when I was looking at the chat earlier, that was literally moving at 100 miles an hour. I don't know what the hell was happening in here, but it ain't doing that now, I'll tell you that. But sometimes it does freeze, so I'm going to refresh it, okay? Oh, my God, Michael. No, dude, you guys got problems. Don't sit here and criticize when you don't have a show, okay? You know, dude, this is literally the foundation, okay? Believe me, you don't understand, and whatever, you're not going to be around for the next 6 months anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'm not going to explain to you shit because you're not going to be around anyway. You're going to be, you know, one of those bandwagoner fans like, oh, Michael, I love your content. Then 2 months later, you're fucking gone, never to be seen again. You know, I mean, that's the reality of it. Dude, I'm not taking Skype calls. I already know what they're going to do, and we're not fucking, giving those racist people a platform. It's that simple, okay? Come on. It's literally going to be the exact same fucking callers. I'll try it again. But if I recognize the names, and I know you guys are gonna change your usernames now, but if it's the same fucking people, I ain't doing it, man. I'm not playing Groundhog Day out here, okay? You know? You guys had 300 people in here and you scared them off. This little community came in here. We had 300 people in here, and this community was like, oh, who are these normies? And you guys scared them off. You scared them off. So I don't know what you want me to tell you. That was our opportunity to do something with this, and now you guys, we're back to square one, thanks to you stupid idiots. So incredibly sad. And I'm not talking about the Millionaires Club, of course. I'm talking about the Losers Club. I'll go back on it, but I'll tell you what, I already know what's going to happen. It's either going to be a guy that has a never-ending story, or two callers who are just going to growl, or one caller that says the N-word. I mean, that's literally what's going to happen. So we'll wait until that fires up, until people call in. Let's go. You tell me to go on Skype. Yeah, this is a very toxic caller. Screening process enabled, okay? Screening process enabled. Screening process enabled. They cannot hear you. Hello, you're on the air. Hello, you're on the air. Yeah, that's exactly why I put you on mute. You're done. Hello, you're on the air. Hold on. Repeat the story.
Mickey Mouse gave me the gift cards. I'm eating the Travis meal.
No, dude. Why did he give you the gift cards? Okay. Who are you? You're a Snowy fanboy. You just came from Fall Guys Season 2. So incredibly sad. It's over.
Yeah, I'm eating the Travis meal and you're not.
No, they got rid of that.
I'm eating the Spider-Man nuggets too.
No, you're done. It's over. Hello, you're on the air. Well, we might have a new caller here. Hello, you're on the air. Oh, you're done. You're playing the fucking shit back. Kiss my ass. Hello, you're on the air. Yeah. Well, we only had 3 callers, and that's so incredible. It was literally everything that I thought it was going to be, and don't know what to tell you. Holy shit, we got Phil Spencer in the chat. The wheels have grinded to a halt. Well, I mean, dude, I went through everything that I... Oh, hell yeah. Here we go. Hold on, I gotta get the volume right. Okay. Clay Stray!
How you been?
Hell yeah, bro.
Good. Well, yeah, basically, yeah, I mean, this gen, like, how it's shaped to me, I'm keeping it short, obviously, but yeah, how it's shaping to be, it's just ridiculous. I mean, the only new game, basically the new games are basically just last gen games, obviously, just last gen.
Yeah, basically, yeah, pretty much, remastered this, remastered that. It's so incredibly sad.
Yeah, they even try, like, those shields try to market Demon Souls as a new, gen thing, but no, it's just a remaster.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's so incredibly sad. This industry's in the shitter. It's at the bottom of the ocean floor.
It is. I mean, like last gen, it was quite alright. Not gonna lie. I mean, basically at
Thomas
launch it was
Frost
quite alright.
donated
But
$2
this gen,
through Super Chat.
those launch
Angry
titles are
Grandpa is
really.
Kino content.
I mean, what are we gonna do with Sackboy? And yeah, I mean, Xbox doesn't have launch titles. But yeah, what are we gonna do with Sackboy?
Thomas Frost, thank you again once again. Fist puts up a share. I really appreciate you. Hell yeah.
But anyways, yeah, this last thing before I go. I mean, I've been watching new footage of Watchdog Legion.
Oh.
I mean, they have been coming up with some like distinctive characters with distinctive abilities and weapons. I mean, maybe it could be worth checking out sometimes. Definitely. I mean,
maybe down the road when it's discounted. I mean, right now, I don't know. I mean, that concept does look cool, but I don't know if there's enough meat on that bone, because that might wear out thin after just a few hours. I don't know.
Yeah, perhaps. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna get it. I mean, I'm not gonna get it launch day, Well, when I do, yeah, I'll let you know. Because I mean, like as far as I'm seeing, it does seem quite more innovative than the previous one. And also, yeah, I mean, Watch Dogs 2 was also more innovative than Watch Dogs 1. So I mean, yeah,
All
I'm actually quite curious. I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm not, I mean, still skeptical, but yeah, I'm quite curious. But yeah, anyways, yeah, that was it, man. I'll let you take on other callers. I'll catch you later,
Hell
man.
yeah, bro. I appreciate you, Clay Stray.
Bye.
Take care. Oh my God! There's a comment that I wanted to talk about in the chat. I saw it in the chat. It caught my attention. Hello, you're on the air.
Mike.
Who is this?
Dan the Man.
No, it doesn't say
Yes.
that, dude. You changed your name to
What does
trick
it
me.
say?
It says Nick.
It says Dan the Man on my screen.
No, you got problems with your. I got the latest version of Skype, the latest build. So incredibly sad.
Oh my God. Well, I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Do you watch Cobra Kai?
Yeah, well, I watched it a long time ago when season 2 came out last year or whatever it was.
You actually watched it?
Yeah, I mean, at first I was like, "This is trash," but I gave it a
I was
chance,
thinking the same
and I gave it a chance, and I wouldn't say it's perfect, but I mean, I guess it's one of those guilty pleasure things.
Yeah, I was.
But
thinking
now
the
it's on
same thing at
Netflix,
the
and
beginning.
I think season 3 is coming out in January, right?
Yeah, January 8th.
Hell yeah!
In the
Well, I
beginning,
can't
I
wait.
thought it was cringy in the beginning, but then
Yeah.
I gave it a chance, and I'm actually hooked on it.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what I mean. Dude, I don't know where they're gonna go.
Whoa, hold on. I haven't finished season.
Okay,
2 yet.
okay, yeah. Well, I mean,
I'm in the middle.
Yeah.
In the middle
Okay.
of it.
Season
But
1.
once I finish it, I'll call back
Yeah,
and
yeah.
talk for a couple minutes about it.
Yeah. Hell
All
yeah.
right. Well, take care.
Hell yeah. Oh my God,
Yeah.
Michael, what you talking about there? Michael, you like that Zoomer trash? Okay. Someone in the chat thinks they know what they think they know what they're talking about here, and I know they literally have no idea what they're talking about. That's why this comment's so vague. This guy says, the amazing guy says, just change the video style. It's repetitive. Please change it and views will skyrocket. I promise you that. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? That literally makes 0 sense, okay? 0 cents. Change the video style? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I don't understand. That doesn't make sense to me. And you didn't go into specifics. So if you don't go into specifics, you can kiss my foot, okay? I'm not going to take your word because I'll tell you what. You have literally nothing. You don't know what you're talking about. You wish you knew what you were talking about, but you don't know what you're talking about. So incredibly sad. Oh, my God, Michael, what you talking about there, buddy? Yeah, and then they say they didn't change I don't watch gaming channels if you want to know. I mean, if you were to look at my subscriptions, I'm subscribed to Angry Joe and stuff. But I don't religiously watch gaming content because it's not great. I'll tell you that, dude. I mean, sometimes I subscribe to channels just to see their format, what they're doing, what's working for them and stuff like that. But, I don't watch it for entertainment. I mean, some of these channels, I just can't do it. You know what I mean? It's over. I can't do that. Dude, imagine watching Young Yeah every day. That's the most repetitive content that I've ever seen in my entire life. You want to say this channel's repetitive. I don't know what you're talking about. Dude, every other YouTuber does the exact same thing. You know what I mean? Young Yeah literally goes on Reddit and reads Reddit articles in the most dry, monotone fashion that you could ever imagine. I don't understand. I don't understand. And that's probably the problem. I'm not, let's go. Yeah, well, here's what we're going to do, folks. We're going to start the timer. I think it's about that time. We're going to start the timer. We got a 5-minute timer. Start a 5-minute timer here, okay? And if we get down to the timer, we will wrap the show up, okay? So, 5-minute timer has started right about now. 4 minutes and 56 seconds, okay? Oh, my God, Michael, what you talking about there, buddy? You ain't nothing but a clown. I got so many windows open, I don't even know where I'm at. Yeah, and that guy never did elaborate. Replicate stuff that you enjoy to watch. Well, there's not much I enjoy, so I can't do that. Yeah, then they're going to say I'm a copycat. I mean, come on, dude. It's over. Dude, you don't understand. Yeah, we have the timer started, okay? No, this is the reality. We're in the punishment era, okay? You want to call in to be racist? I mean, I'm not putting up with that. And as such, We got bad eggs in here. Well, they ruined the party. I mean, if someone walks into a party and everyone's having fun and they just, they say, this sucks. Like, fuck off. You ruin the whole vibe and mood and atmosphere. I'm not giving these people a platform, that I can tell you. So we're down to 3 minutes and 58 seconds, okay? And just so you know, we've never gotten through this timer. So if we have to get through it today, no hard feelings. We'll be back maybe tomorrow, but definitely for the Sunday Night Showdown, okay? So the next stream might not be until Sunday for the Sunday Night Showdown, like we did last week, okay? The Sunday Night Showdown. Unless we do early streams tomorrow, okay? That's the reality of it. Oh, my God, Michael. What you talking about there, buddy? No, we're not doing Resident Evil. We're not doing... Come on, let's go. Yeah, we're in the punishment era. You can't handle it. See ya. See ya. Nope, we're done with Skype. We are in the countdown era. We're doing the countdown timer right now, and I'll tell you what, we're getting pretty close. 2 minutes and 50 seconds, okay? And believe me, you're going to hear it when it goes off. It's pretty scary. But we'll wrap the show up if that's the reality of it. No, we're not doing game. How can I do gameplay? I'm literally out in I'm in the Phil Spencer Garden. How can I do gameplay? There's no outlets. Everything's running off a battery here, bro. Come on. Are you guys crazy? You want me to bring a fucking portable? Come on, dude. Yeah, looks like we're going to make it through the timer here. We're down to 2 minutes and 20-something seconds, and that's fine with me. We've been going for how long today? About 2 hours, so a little shorter than usual. Nonetheless, well, yeah, if the timer does run out, we will wrap the show up officially. That's how this works. Yeah, you guys are trying to get Review Tech USA. Oh, my God. Yeah, we're down to 1 minute and 50 seconds, folks. This is the reality of the situation. I know you guys are getting ready for Review Tech USA anyway. You got to go take your little bath and, get your little microwave dinner ready for Review Tech USA. You got to get the popcorn ready. Like, oh, that show's Kino comfy, Michael. Bro, dude, you guys want to sit here and say I'm repetitive. I mean, literally everyone is doing the exact same thing that they've been doing for years. I don't understand. I don't understand that at all. Like, there's just no logic in saying, oh, Michael, your content is so old and repetitive. Dude, that's terrible bait. This is some of the worst bait I've ever heard in my life. No, we're not doing Skype. We're done with Skype. There was nothing. Oh, too bad. Well, too bad. Yeah, we're down to about 50 seconds now. I'll tell you that. Yeah, literally 59 seconds, folks, and we're going to wrap this up. And this is the first time the timer has actually ever expired. 48 seconds, folks. This is it. So you guys can't go 12 rounds. You guys can't go 12 rounds, and it's so incredibly sad. We peaked out at 296 viewers. Nearly 300 viewers here. 26 seconds, folks. We got 24 seconds on the clock. 22, 20, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. I think this is it, folks. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, guys, you did it. Dude, listen. This is the reality of the situation. Listen to it. No.
Fixed Camera Games donated $5 through Super Chat. Keep the stream going, Mackle.
Well, maybe technically you were in the time. Okay? Fixed Camera Games, think it's going to get fixed, but to little appreciate you. So I guess the expire, I guess we're still going to have to continue here. No, I guess we're still going to have to continue. because fixed camera games came in, and there's usually a delay on this thing. So I think he was within the 5 minutes. Okay, so we're gonna go back on Skype. Okay, because believe me, there's not much that can be done here. And you guys are begging for Skype, so we're going back on Skype. Okay. But I know I already, dude. This is as predictable as opening up an Xbox Series X. You know what I mean? As predictable as opening up an Xbox Series X. Hello, you're on the air.
We can watch his pornos.
You got problems. Jesus Christ. Maybe you guys should have let the timer go. My God. Here we go. Here, I got a new caller. Oh my God. Hello, you're on the air. Let's go. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, Michael.
Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, Michael, how's things?
Huh? Yeah.
Listen, mate, I need to ask you something. Me and my mate really want to know something.
Yeah.
What do you think of the shit show that is the Batman? Hey, Michael. Me and my mate really want to know.
Bro, I literally can't understand. Hello, you're on the air.
What do you do when you see a black bear?
Well, they told me to run.
You call it beautiful.
Huh? Hello, you're on the air. Bro, this guy is literally Silent Hill the caller. Listen to this shit. How do I jack this up? Hold on. Hello, you're on the air. Okay, now it's not making noise. But literally, move the wheels. Hello, you're on the air. Let's go. We're in overtime. Oh, man. Well, now we're getting new callers. They wait until last minute. Hello, you're on the air.
Yeah, man, Mikey, you're right, man.
Who is this?
Huh?
Who
You're
is?
right.
Huh?
This is Craig. This is Craig, man. You're right, man. Most consoles suck, man.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like,
Well, it's
yeah.
over. Yeah,
Look,
it's in the shitter.
Yeah. Look, man. All right, so the PS5 is a disaster.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not saying the Xbox Xbox Series X.
Yeah.
Xbox One, Xbox Series X. What kind of name is that?
I agree.
It's not as bad as the Xbox One.
Yeah, I mean,
launch.
dude, if I were to work at GameStop, I mean, I can't even imagine the people that would come in and ask what Series X is and how it's better than Xbox One X and this. I mean, it's just a nightmare. It's a fucking nightmare, man.
Xbox One
Yeah,
X.
Jesus Lord.
One S,
I know.
X,
I mean, obviously we understand it because we're in the video game bubble, but you talk to people outside of the video game bubble, it's over.
That's why the Wii U died. That's why the Wii U died.
Exactly. Yeah. A lot of people couldn't understand it. They couldn't accept it. They thought it was an add-on.
Yeah. Like I don't buy consoles to first come out because it doesn't work it. You just keep your console for the next 2 or 3 years when real games come out because both consoles is garbage.
Yeah. Well, right now, I mean, there's just not much that they bring to the table.
Yeah, it really is. These fanboys are stupid on Twitter. They're like, well, what are you going to
Dude.
buy? What are you going to buy on Xbox One X this holiday? Cyberpunk?
I know. Like you can do that on anything.
Hey, what are you going to buy on the PS5? Sackboy?
Yeah. It's over. It's over.
Oh, man. Yo, you keep all of these fanboys, brother.
Hell yeah, I appreciate you.
These people are sheeps, man.
I know. Hell yeah.
They buy anything with these companies. Listen, just buy a Switch. At least the Switch got games.
Yeah, and they're unique. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, these companies, these Xbox and PlayStation, they don't have good first party games. One have movie games, the other one doesn't have true exclusives.
Yeah.
So
exactly. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Appreciate you, bro.
Man.
Take care.
Yeah.
Hello, you're on the air.
Hi, Michael.
Who is this? Who is this? We got some problems. I don't know. Just not working today. Hello, you're on the air.
emergency lifting drinks. You bumped into the ceiling, which now has to be washed and sterilized, so you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
It's over. Hello, you're on the air. Oh, you're not on the air. Hello, you're on the air.
Enough of your fucking weird fucking...
No. Well, folks, that might do it. The Skype calls have dried up. And we peaked out. We peaked out at about, a long time ago. According to this chart here. I don't know what that is, okay? Come on. Dude, you guys are Zoomers. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, Michael.
Hell yeah.
Michael.
Yeah?